Well, today, special video brought to you by the Suburban Jewish News, and really happy to talk about a great school in our community, Hebrew Academy, which of course caters as an Orthodox kindergarten to grade 11 Jewish day school on Kellard Avenue. It's been around for decades. Of course, I talk to Linda Lair, the executive director, all the time, and her wonderful team, great teachers, and good work. And today we're here to talk to three outstanding students, Liela Silbiger, Jacob Diner, and Livia Mamane, who are all joining us to talk about some great accomplishments recently. We'll start off with Liela. And Liela, you're in grade 10, and you represented Canada at the International Diaspora Bible Competition. When did that take place, Liela?
So I was in Israel for 2 weeks right after Pesach, and it took place on Yom Ha'atzmaut, which was May 5th.
So you went to Israel. That must have been exciting. I guess probably the first time since COVID, right?
My first time ever, actually.
First time ever. And so tell me, what was the competition all about? What did you have to do?
So I had a year to study. I had to study half of the Tanakh, which is the Bible, like from the Torah, Devim, Tuvim, all parts of it. We had 414 prakim, and I had to study that all year. Then I took a written test before going to Israel to see if I would qualify for one of the two competitions in Israel, which would happen on Yom Ha'atzmaut. And I qualified for the Diaspora competition, and I actually tied in first when I got there. And it was a competition on Yom Ha'atzmaut in the afternoon at the Jerusalem Theater, and it was awesome.
Mazel tov, you must be so excited to have done that, eh? And especially in Israel, it must have felt magical.
Definitely. It had been like a dream of mine since grade 5. So
Yeah. Since you're a kid, because now you're all grown up, you're in grade 10. Absolutely. So we'll come back to you with some more questions. So now we go to Jacob Diner. And Jacob, you won the Israel Pursuit Canada Regional Trivia Competition. What's that all about, Jacob?
Basically, a bunch of Jewish high schools in all of Canada took a trivia pursuit on some app, and just different categories all about Israel, like the Mossad or like Israel foods and stuff like that. And it was contests, and the winner of all the schools went to the finals, which was on Zoom because of COVID, against a bunch of different schools from all around the world.
So you, unlike Liela, you didn't have to get on a plane to go to Israel for this.
No.
You did it from the comfort of your home.
Yeah.
And so you talked about Mossad. So do you watch Fauda?
No, I don't.
Oh, well, now that you've done this Trivial Pursuit, you definitely have to watch Fauda on Netflix for sure. But so there was cool. How did you study for this?
There was it wasn't really studying. It was more, it was kind of like just on the spot during Yom Ha'atzmaut. They gave us the competition. And I guess from stuff I've learned or understood, I kind of made my way through.
Well, clearly you're a pretty smart guy, Jacob. What grade are you in?
11th.
Okay, so okay, grade 11, terrific. So now we go to Livia, and Livia Mamane placed first in the grade 9 to 11 division of the National Bible Contest. When was that, Livia?
The national one was May 1st and 2nd.
And where did it take place? Was it virtual or was it in person?
Usually it's in person, but it was virtual this year.
And what did you have to do to finish first?
Well, there's multiple tests that you take. You advance through them, and it's just a lot of questions about the stuff we learned in the Tanakh.
So you're in grade 9 right now. So will you be able to go back to this competition in the future?
I would be able to do it in grade 11. Yeah.
Okay. So is that a goal of yours to keep it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm doing it next year to go to Israel.
Okay. So you're going to have to get some tips from Liela then. Lila's going to have to give you some tips, right? Liela, will you put Livia in the right direction?
of course, we've already been talking.
All right, that's great to hear. So Liela, let me ask you, I'm going to ask each the same question. How long have you been in Hebrew Academy for?
I've been at Hebrew Academy since I was 3, turning 4. So
Oh my, almost since you're born.
pretty much.
And what do you love about Hebrew Academy?
I love the atmosphere. Like it's about Judaism, but we're not only learning religion, we're also learning how the world works and how to live our life. And I also love all my friends here. Like I've known them since we were 3 turning 4 for the most part. So that's very good.
Yeah, and you still got one more year to go after this.
Yes.
Okay, now Jacob, this is it for you. Have you been also there since kindergarten?
Since pre-K, yeah.
Okay, since pre-K, so it's going to be you're going to CJEP next year, I presume.
No, next year I'm going to Israel for the year.
Good for you.
Study there, and then hopefully after that I'm going to be going to university in New York.
Right, so you're going to go to university in Israel next year, in the future.
In New York.
Oh, in New York. Okay, terrific. So first of all, again, you'll also have to talk to Liela to get some tips for Israel, I'm sure. Lila's going to have a special session, special webinar with all her tips. But so that's pretty cool. So what are you going to do in Israel next year?
Learn, well, first of all, like touring, learning, and I'm going to be at a place called yeshiva, where you basically
Yeah.
you're learning all day. It's not like secular studies. It's more all Jewish.
Okay. Anyway, just looks like we lost Jacob. I was busy telling you before we were on the air that Jacob's internet was the best, and then boom, he got knocked off. We'll see if he rejoins us. So Livia, what are your plans now? Jacob is joining us again. What are your plans? And tell me, have you also been at Hebrew Academy since you're in kindergarten?
Yes, yeah, since I was 3.
And what do you love about the school?
I just think it's a very like close-knit community, and everybody there is like looking out for you, and we learn like all different kinds of things, which I really like.
Well, you're very good ambassadors. Jacob, we got you back. I was busy telling you what great internet you had, and then boom, you got knocked off, but you're back. I heard the internet is very good in Israel though, Jacob. I heard they have very good internet. I do recommend that you get on to Netflix and watch as many Fauda episodes as possible. Do either of you watch Fauda, Liela or Livia? No?
Never
You
heard
can
of it.
watch it on your phone if you get Netflix. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyhow, I think you could help Jacob win the next trivia contest. That's why I'm bringing it up. I'm trying to help him. So Jacob, just tell me as we conclude, what do you love about Hebrew Academy and your experience there?
The atmosphere is something special that I don't think you find really anywhere else. The kids, the relationships you have with your teachers, how the staff and the faculty are always there looking out for you. The learning, the religious aspect of the school, which a lot of kids don't have in other places. To be able to complete my secular studies in all my courses, but as well continue and thrive in my religion, it's something special.
Well, you're a very good spokesman for the school. The school can be very proud of the 3 of you. Mazel tov on your achievements, and hope to talk to you again in the future as you become leaders in our community. Take care and have a good time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Shalom.
Thank you.